this is where he gets really hard. Yes. Oh wow, that was already a second knockdown? Wasn't expecting that to work. Please no javelin. Thank you. No, don't choke. No choking. I think I can sneak in a blessing boon here at the beginning. Yes. Now it always starts with this attack. Run around the back. Nice dodge. Come on. Crap. Quick, get up. Ah, he delayed it. Ah. Gotta put some damage on. Oh, I think think this is the Elden Ring attack. Oh no, it's this attack. I get my visual cues mixed up. This is the Elden Ring attack. Gotta jump over the ring. Where's the ring? Okay, gotta jump over it. Did it. Oh, it's right there. Get away! Is he gonna grab me? Where is he? I can't see him. Ah. Come on. Burning through my heels too much. Okay, I didn't get hit by the pull out there at least. Oh, I almost dodged it. Ah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, we're gonna get hit by the projectile now. Yep. I'm almost out of stamina bar, I can't run anymore. Is this the Elden Ring attack? No, this is the projectile. Crap. No, don't get grappled. No, grapple attack. Oh, we dodged it. That's clutch. Two. Okay, just heal. I don't know what I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's the Elden Stars attack. I read about it on the wiki. Okay. Almost no stamina bar left. Oh, I thought he was winding up for an attack. I was like getting ready to dodge. Oh, we stunned him. Where's the critical spots? Right here? Yes. Let's heal. Oh, projectile time. Oh no, it's the Elden Ring attack. Multiple rings now. Jump over all three like Mario. Where is he? It's right there. Now is the projectile. What's going on? Dude. I'm just guessing when to dodge now because I can't see. Nice dodge. Okay, that wasn't the best, but thankfully That attack doesn't do too much damage. That was a good dodge. That was a crappy dodge. One heal left. Oh, critical hit! We can win the game. We can beat the game. Is that it? Did we win? Did we beat the game? Take off the helmet. God sling. First time I've seen that message. Oh my gosh, I just beat Elden Ring. Holy cow. And I took off my helmet so that I can look cool in the cutscene. Oh. Holy cow. Who is this? Someone I talk to? Am I supposed to talk to this? Oh, I should unlock this. Oh my gosh, I just beat Elden Ring. I did look on the wiki to see that that's the final boss. Just so I wouldn't have to stress over wondering when the final boss is. Wait. Okay, we have to touch this thing here. Wow, that final boss fight was so magical. What an incredible experience beating this game. I didn't think it was gonna give me the final critical in the end there, because I thought I screwed it up, because I was just like spamming the button. But wow. Back-to-back marathon, the first fight can end quickly, but sometimes is frustrating. And the second fight is much harder, but I enjoyed the Elden Beast fight a lot more than Radagon. And this game, I think, despite my gripes with the game being kind of unfair for solo players, because it's geared towards like people who fight in groups and people who use spirit ashes and people who use NPC summons, despite it being kind of unfair for solo players, unlike Dark Souls 3, which felt like it was more geared towards playing solo, honestly, this game is still a masterpiece, and it's not the game's fault that I chose to do things in a much harder way than was intended. And I even did things harder than most solo players, because I didn't use much like stance breaking stuff for most of the game. You know, I just like kind of having a well-rounded build with classic like sword and shield type stuff, but in the final fight it just would have been too brutal without a big mace, so I went and leveled up my strength to level 28, got a fire mace. But yeah. Huh. Yeah, Mario on the throne. But it's not over till we see credits. Can I get some credits, please? Roll the credits. Yes, dude. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't want this video to be too long, but I'd like to thank everyone who gave me moral support along the way. You know who you are. And, you see, this game started out as like an open world adventure, and then the last 20% of it just became a boss marathon where every boss took me like 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7, in one case even 8 hours. And let's see, when did the end game marathon kind of start? Probably when I fought General Radahn. When I fought General Radahn with no summon signs and no spirit ashes, That took me like, I don't know, about 4 hours, and every attempt was so long, and from that point onwards, that's when I realized I had to do the rest of the game fully solo, not even Spirit Ashes. And so, in hindsight, I did actually beat every mandatory boss in the game. Every mandatory boss. Completely solo. Including the Great Rune bosses that I did. The 2 that I chose. And, yeah, I'm so proud of myself for persevering through this game, doing it the hard way, even the hard way for a solo player. Let's see, the final stretch, General Radahn was like 4 hours. Then who is after that? I don't even know, it's just a blur at this point. Oh, the guy you fight the first time you go to the Elden Throne, I forget his name. That was like 3 hours, I think, of attempts. That was really fun. And then, you know, the thing about my low DPS way that I play is it just makes it so you have to get so perfect at dodging the opponent's attacks. It becomes almost meditative. Let's see, then after the first time you're at the Elden Throne, the next boss was... Well, the next hard boss was the Fire Giant. That was my longest grind of the playthrough. That took me 8 hours total, if you combine both sessions. And the Fire Giant has the highest HP of any boss in the game. There's no one part of it that's super difficult, but you just have to survive for so freaking long. Eventually I just choke every time, except for the time I won. And then after the Fire Giant was my least favorite boss fight and the most excruciating in the game, the Godskin Duo. Even though I used sleep on the Godskin Duo, doing that solo absolutely sucked. That was like, it felt like hell. But eventually I was patient enough to discover this surgical method of sleep alternating between the two, and eventually I managed to win. I had to get lucky on what attacks they chose though, and it was a disaster. But that was 7 hours. Not as many hours as the Fire Giant, but more difficult and just less hopeful, I guess. And after the Godskin Duo was Malekith. And Malekith and that kind of beast robe guy before him, it's kind of a two-parter fight. That was a crazy fight that took me like, I don't even remember how long that one took me. Probably about 7 hours. Gee, it seems like as soon as I hit 7 hours, I end up winning. And then there was some pretty annoying fights late game. There was... Let's see, there was, who was there? I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, Sir Gideon, who betrays you. That fight sucked. I mean, I got some comments on my YouTube video saying that he's easy, but I found it really difficult. I don't know why. I guess my build just doesn't do much damage. And by the way, this is the only boss fight, the final boss fight, this back-to-backer, Radagon and Elden Beast, where I used that giant mace. I found it in my storage, and I don't know where I picked it up, but I leveled that all the way up to plus 25, the maximum, just for that boss fight. Enchanted it with fire, because the boss is weak to fire. Most of the game I was using a shield and a sword for the boss fights. And then there was after Sir Gideon was Oh yeah, the next fight that took me 7 hours, Godfrey and then his weird, like, muscly red demonic second form as a back-to-backer there. I had to just master that fight completely. That was 7 hours. And then, but the final boss, back-to-backers, because I was patient enough to develop a strategy just for that boss, I think the final boss, which is a back-to-backer Radagon and Elden Beast, I think the final boss only took me... It was less than 4 hours of total attempts. But man, like, Radagon, the first fight in the back-to-backer, kind of annoying, but there are some attempts where it just goes really fast. And then the second fight, Elden Beast, honestly probably one of my favorite fights in the game because I love outer space. And the whole game is building this space theme, like subtly as it goes on with like the meteor and the star cult or whatever it is. And yeah, I just thought the last fight was magical. Like, I got stressed out in the Radagon fight right before him, but then once I got to Elden Beast, it's just, I guess because I love space, it was just kind of a relaxing fight. It was really hard, but you're kind of just relaxed because you know you got this in the bag. And I didn't think I was going to win in the end, but then I got that second stance break. Let's see, what is it telling me? Begin Journey 2? Oh, heck no, I'm not playing through this game again. Begin Journey 2? No. Now, you can do that later. So, where do I go now? But yeah, I'm probably never going to do New Game Plus because it took me so long to do all the bosses. Back at the round table hold, huh? Oh, it's still burning. It just took a while for the burns to load in. Yeah, but, yeah, I don't know what to say. This game was an incredible experience. I will be doing the DLC eventually. I need a long break from this game, probably 1 or 2 months. I will do the DLC eventually. But for the DLC, I'm going to actually use Spirit Ashes because that's the way. I mean, the game obviously wants you to use like Summon Signs and Spirit Ashes. I'll try to do it with just Spirit Ashes, but basically I'm not gonna torture myself trying to do the DLC fully solo, especially since it's so brutally difficult and designed around team play. So, yeah, I don't know when my next Elden Ring video will be, probably not in forever, but who knows, maybe I'll get the desire to play the game again. But I want to focus on Mario Sunshine speedrunning. I got this new game called Animal Well I'm excited about. Very artistic, like CRT, pixel art type stuff. I want to play some Battlefront 2 again, chill with that. Of course, probably nobody plays that anymore, but yeah, I'm going to investigate what happens after the game. Hopefully it doesn't just do that thing where it pretends that you never beat the game. But yeah, thanks for checking this out. And good luck with whatever difficult thing you guys are doing. If I can beat all these bosses that took me 7 hours each in the final stretch, you guys can do anything. So, good luck with whatever you're trying to